video, guys. So today I'm gonna tell you guys a story. I wanted to actually look back, and the only time we're ever gonna look back is to see how much progress we've made. So that's exactly what this video is gonna be about. So I wanted to kind of go more in depth about my experience in trading Forex from the absolute start when I had my live trading account, how it affected me emotionally, what my account was like, and I'm going to show you guys literally screenshots of account balance report of how much I made, how much I lost, kind of what the fuck I was thinking. I was stupid potato back then and I had no clue what I was doing. I'm going to admit that to you guys because I want to be as transparent as possible, because honestly I know that I have made a lot of progress, but you guys probably wouldn't understand how much progress I've made unless I actually show you. So I got my phone on me. It's gonna be a story time, so we'll keep it cash, and I'm gonna put up the balance on the screen. You guys can judge me, whatever, I don't really care, because I'm literally judging myself. So you guys knew that I started back in the beginning of January. So what you see on the screen is my first trades really, and wow, look at me, made £2.22 profit of gold, which I thought was amazing. I took this at midnight. I don't know what I was doing at midnight. You know what's funny? I traded with Trading 212, and they had this rule for commissions or whatever, that if you traded CFDs like gold, it's £1.50 to open the trade and £1.50 to close the trade. So it was £3 in total to take the trade. So there's me thinking I made £2.22 profit when I actually made a loss because of commission. So that was stupid as fuck. Lol. So okay, we're gonna talk about also my biggest mistakes back starting out. I think I'll address them first. So the first one was I started with £100. Now the reason I did was because back then I was I don't want to risk too much. I just want to play around and just kind of get in the markets. And you know, I'm all for getting in the markets as much as you can, but that's if you're taking it seriously. But I didn't really, and that was the problem with the £100 account, is that it was so small that. So you saw me that I lost £9.84 GBP. That is 9.84% of my account, and that's actually crazy. I'm literally, if I lost that much in one trade and everything that I know now, I would never let myself actually lose that, because if you're looking at the long-term picture, or if you had a bigger account size, losing 9.84% or losing 5% or losing 3% is actually going to be quite a lot, and it's just not going to be sustainable, and you won't be able to handle it emotionally. So I didn't know that at the time. I was thinking, you know, £9.84, that's nothing, whatever. And yeah, so we just keep scrolling through these little screenshots. That is me trying to do Forex, and I'm making pennies. And as a lot of people know, that during their trading journey they're going to go through, you know, ups and downs and different cycles and whatnot. And usually the first part is where you're seeing a ton of opportunities and beginner's luck, whatever you want to call it. And I had that with the stock. I was trading stocks at the beginning, and back in January there was a big surge in just the stocks and stuff like that, but then it dropped dramatically and it literally wiped out traders. This was the high of my beginning, and I'm thinking oh my gosh, I just made the same amount of money in one trade that I started with times I don't know, 1.5, because I made £151.14, and these were all on the same days. I closed it, I'm thinking fuck yeah, I'm rich. Looking back now, that is just emotional trading to the max, absolute greed, absolute just getting excited over little trades, letting my emotions control me. Yeah, there's me making 31.33 loss, just like that, and taking another one just like that. You know, after a while, honestly, I did actually get a little bit not immune, but I would see a £10 loss and I'd just be oh, whatever, it's fine. So, but that was 10% of my account, and trading now, when I do get that 1% loss, I don't get as emotionally invested as I probably would have, or maybe as others. I kind of just move on and just find the next opportunity. But it's still bad. a lot of fear, a lot of unconscious bad habits just build up inside you that you didn't even know at the time. And it's when you're like taught how to do the right thing, you're just like, oh shit. It was just a ton of emotional charge that I like attached to the markets, which is just a big no-no. But anyways, I'm going off into a tangent. Let's keep looking through. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Guys, can we just look at the position size? 30,000 units. Guys, I was trading with a £100 account. What am I thinking? Doing 30,000 units of GBP USD and then 10,000 units of euro dollar, 20,000. Oh my gosh. And I'm just making losses. I'm actually like, I don't even know what I'm thinking. What was I doing then? 31st of... I'm really confused what I'm thinking at this point. Like, I don't even know who this is. Just take a moment of silence. Like I said, it was like a roller coaster of up and down, up and down. So yeah, I guess I have come a long way. So, also, another big mistake. Mistake number 2 is that I use signal services. Now, big problem with that is using those like signal services kind of just shows the kind of mentality that I had. I think if you're using them, you've got kind of like a get rich quick mentality. It's something that I'm so against now that I tried and tested it, and you know, I can tell you guys that it's not worth it at all. It will really sabotage with your psychology, with your management. Those guys usually use like crazy lot sizes, and then they'd have the biggest stop size and they'd only be banking like 10 pips, and they'd be saying how they got like £1,000 from 10 pips because they've used like a 100 lot size. It's crazy. Another reason why it's a big mistake is that you're not properly taught things that you need to know. It's not sustainable. That's where the market begins to filter out the weak ones, and I literally had to change myself to become a better person, to improve myself, to master like my mentality. And this is where I started reading things like Trading in the Zone. It was fucking with my mind, and it was starting to affect like other areas of my life, like uni, relationships, things like that. And yeah, I was not like made for Forex back then. Like it's not for the people who are just going to be like, I want to make loads of money, get a Lambo, this and that and this and that. That is probably the biggest thing that is I've progressed as a person, as a trader, my mentality to always want to achieve and to be better. Okay, I feel like I'm going off in a tangent, but that's just sort of like progress that I've made as a person because of Forex, and like how I've changed from January, February, March sort of to like now. Oh my god guys, another thing that I used to do, and it I just laugh now because I would truly believe that Tuesdays and Wednesdays were like the best days, like best trading days, and this is where I would start to like double my quantity size, and because I'd be like, oh, I just know this is gonna be a winning trade because it's a Tuesday. So I stopped with that signal service. I literally just didn't, like, they were sending me signals. I was like, fuck you, and delete them, delete the Telegram, things like that. I can feel you guys like saying I'm not even drinking my coffee. Oh, that is the story guys. That is my January and February in-depth kind of mindset I had. 2 big mistakes that I made. Do I regret it? No, because it was like a build-up of messed upness that I was literally like, right, you know what, I still want to learn Forex, I'm still gonna persist. Then I found Falcon on Instagram and watched the webinar, and I literally like signed up straight away, and I was like, this could be it. Like, okay, I didn't have that thought I didn't have that thought process, but so that is pretty much my story. If you guys want to see any more videos, comment down below. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and listening, and I hope you guys sort of took some value. If you are new to Forex trading and you are watching this video, please consider everything that I said. The problem was for me, and for I guess a lot of people who were researching into Forex, is that they knew all the mistakes. They've seen a lot of people saying don't do this, don't do that, but they still do it, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm stupid and I'm a potato, but I think it was different if someone actually shows you the results and tells you like a personal story. I think it's important that, you know, we do look back every now and then if you are feeling like you're having a hard time in whatever you're doing in Forex, see all the progress you've made. It'll be mind-changing. So guys, have a good week. Love you all. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, comment any other video ideas, share your stories down below. I'm going to read them, and hit me up on the Instas. See ya.